Welcome back to RS Academy. This is Rav Shankar Sir Chemistry. We are discussing second chapter acid base and salts. In that one introduction of second chapter completed. So we are indicators completed. We are discussing topic 3, that is acids. In that one, so about acid I have done in last video. Please go through that. In this session we are going to discuss properties of acids. So properties of acids are two types: physical properties and chemical properties. Physical properties of acids are: they are sour in taste, they turn blue litmus to red, they are good electrolytes. That means they can conduct electricity in the form of their aqueous solution. Then what about chemical properties? Chemical properties are very important because of you will get the question in case of chemical properties of any substances, because of we need to write the equation, so that's why you will get the question in chemical properties. So let us focus on chemical properties of acids. I would like to explain chemical properties of acids in this video. Get ready students. Right, so I have written already chemical properties of acid. Nearly four properties are there. So acid react with metal, give salt plus hydrogen gas. Generally acid react with metal carbonates or metal bicarbonate, give salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Acid react with base, give salt plus water. Acid react with metal oxide, give salt plus water. Please copy that. Right. So let us discuss one by one. Just put it in. So acid with metals. Put it in acid with metals. To write number of equations for the reaction between acid and metals, we must have know nearly 4 points. So please, before going on length chemical properties, especially metals with acid, you must have know these 4 points. Then only you will be able to write equations on your own. We should not by heart the equations. We need to learn how to write the equation for given chemical reactions. Get ready students. Right. Let us start first chemical property, that is acids with acids react with metals. Metals. 4 points. I said 4 points were required. Point number one, that is statement. Generally, acid react with metals gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Please remember this statement. Generally, acid react with metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Next, point number two. You must have know acids and their examples. Acids. I said so many times. Again, I would like to write once how many acids are there and what kind of ions are produced by these acids when they drop in water. So hydrochloric acid, it split up into H plus and Cl minus. Sulfuric acid, 2H plus and 1 sulfate ion. Nitric acid, H plus and NO3 minus ion. Phosphoric acid, 3H plus and 1 phosphate ion. Carbonic acid, H2CO3, it gives 2H plus ions and 1 carbonate ion. Formic acid, HCOOH, it gives HCOO minus formate ion along with hydrogen ion. Acetic acid, it ready to produce acetate ion and 1 H plus ion. So these are the examples of acids and these ions. Please copy them. Point number one, statement. Generally acid react metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Point number two, acids and their splittings. Point number three, reactive series of metals. Because of the reaction between acid and metals are displacement reactions. So that's why we must have no reactive series of metals. Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, iron, tin, lead, hydrogen, copper, Hg, Ag, Au and Pd. These are reactive series of metals. Next, point number 4. Metal ions. Metal ions. So no need to learn all the metal ions what I have written on the board. So please remember at least few metal ions. Potassium K plus, sodium Na plus, calcium Ca2 plus, magnesium Mg2 plus, aluminum Al3 plus, zinc Zn2 plus, iron Fe2 plus, copper Cu2 plus, silver Ag plus. Please remember at least these metal ions. So to write number of equations yourself, you must have know 4 points. That is, point number 1, statement generally acid react metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Point number 2, acids and their ions. Point number 3, reactive series of metals. Point number 4, ions. So please learn these 4 points, then only you will be able to write equations on your own without by hearting for the reaction between acid and metals. Please copy these all or take screenshot of it. Right. Good. No. So let us perform an activity. After that, let us look into number of examples regarding to metals with acids or acid with metals. Right. So take one stand. Right. Fixed with one test tube. One test tube. A fixed with one rubber cork as shown in the figure. Let us assume the rubber cork. One single hole rubber cork. And fixed with one delivery tube as shown in the figure. Right. It must be directed to soap solution. So look at the picture. So the test tube consists of few ml of aqua solution of sulfuric acid H2SO4 sulfuric acid. I am dropping one zinc coin. So when zinc coin dropped in sulfuric acid solution, you must have seen that evolution of gas taking place. What is the gas? What is the name of this gas? That is hydrogen, right? Because of generally acid reactive metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Here hydrogen gas. When hydrogen gas enter in soap bubbles, this is a soap solution. You must have seen that rising of soap bubbles taking place. Rising of soap bubbles. These soap bubbles consist of hydrogen gas. Right. If you bring burning candle near to this one, you must have seen that soap bubbles burn with pop sound. Soap bubbles burn with pop sound. Soap bubbles burn with pop sound. Listen to me. The test tube consists of sulfuric acid. When zinc coin dropped in sulfuric acid, you must have seen that evolution of hydrogen gas taking place. So hydrogen gas is a gas, so it has tendency to escape from the open vessels, is the outlet. So hydrogen gas travel through this pipe and enter into the soap solution. When the hydrogen gas enter into the soap solution, you must have seen that some soap bubbles are rising up. To check whether evolved gas is hydrogen or not, if you bring burning candle near to the soap bubbles, it burns with pop sound. Burning with pop sound is a characteristics of hydrogen gas. So based on this experiment, we can say that generally acid react to metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Now let us write equation for this one. Zinc sulfuric acid gives. Please remember the statement. Generally, acids react with metal, give salt plus hydrogen gas. Leave a gap for salt, write hydrogen here. Let us frame the salt. Listen to me, salts are obtained from the acids. In an acid, if hydrogen is replaced by metal. So these are the hydrogens. Let us replace the hydrogen with zinc. Then we'll get zinc sulfate. So this is the equation. So zinc react with sulfuric acid gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Is it clear to you? It's a very easy to write equations for the reaction between metals and acids. Copy this. Next one. So let us take few more examples. Iron with iron and sulfuric acid, or you can write hydrochloric acid, HCl. Iron with HCl, or instead of iron, let us write symbol Fe with HCl. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction between iron with hydrochloric acid. Let us write. This is a metal. This one is acid. What is the relation? What is the statement? Generally, metals react with acids, gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Please remember this statement always. Right. Here, metal is iron, acid is hydrochloric acid, salt. We have no idea what kind of salt we get. Let us find out later on. So leave a gap for salt and write hydrogen. How will you get salt? Salt always found from an acid. In an acid, if hydrogen is replaced by metal. Iron ion Fe2 plus. Generally, iron will give 2 plus ion. So, what kind of ions are present in hydrochloric acid? H plus and Cl minus. We require Cl minus. Let us crisscross. 1, 2. FeCl2. So salt will be iron chloride. Iron 2 chloride. Now we need to balance the equation. Here chlorines 2, here 1, 2. Hydrogens 2, hydrogen 2. Iron 1, iron 1. Is it clear? Right. So very easy to write equation, the reaction between acid and metals. If we know the points what I have given in starting of this session. Okay, ma? Right. Let us take one more example. Magnesium with sulfuric acid. Let us write equation for this one. So please remember this statement. Generally, magnesium is a metal. Generally, metals react with acids, gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Let us substitute these all in this one. Metal, here metal is magnesium plus acid is sulfuric acid, gives, leave a gap for salt plus hydrogen. So how will you get salt? When hydrogen in acid is replaced by metal. So just forget this one. Magnesium sulfate will be the salt. Sulfate ion SO4 2 minus, magnesium ion Mg2 plus. No need to crisscross because of the magnitude on the both ions are equal, same. So directly you should write. That is MgSO4 magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate. It's a very easy. Is it clear? Okay, right. Next one. Let us take one more example. Try yourself magnesium with acetic acid. Magnesium with acetic acid. Same statement. Generally, metals react with acids, gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Metal, magnesium, acid, acetic acid, also called ethanoic acid, give, leave a gap for salt, write hydrogen. How will you get salt? Salt is obtained from an acid in as the hydrogen in acid is replaced by metal. So among these hydrogen, which one is a replaceable hydrogen? This one is a replaceable hydrogen because the acetic acid is split up into CH3COO minus and H plus. Okay, right. This one is a splitting of ions in acetic acid. Right. Here we will get CH3COO minus and Mg2 plus. We need to crisscross 2 1. So then you will get CH3COO taken twice Mg, magnesium acetate. Because of magnesium ions must be written here only. We should not write here because of so negative charge will be on this oxygen. So that's why positively charged particle attract to the negatively charged body. So that's why magnesium must be written in this side or magnesium ion must be attract. It has tendency to attract toward this oxygen atom. So that's why magnesium atom must be written here only, not here. So CH3CO taken twice Mg, magnesium acetate. CH3COO taken twice Mg, magnesium acetate. This is a balanced chemical equation. So in this way we need to write. Okay, right. Next one. One more example. Potassium with hydrochloric acid. Generally, metals react with acid gives salt plus hydrogen. salt plus hydrogen gas. Leave a gap for salt. How will you get salt? If hydrogen in acid replaced by metal, then you will get, so just drop this hydrogen, then you will get salt. KCl, that's it. Because of potassium ion K plus, chloride ion Cl minus. No need to crisscross, directly you should write. Okay, ma? Right. But we need to balance the equation. Here hydrogens 2, here 1. HCl must be multiplied with 2 and Kc also must be multiplied with 2 and 2K also must be multiplied with 2. So 2K, 2 hydrogens, chlorines 2, here chlorine 2. It's a balanced chemical equation. Is it clear? Okay, ma? Right. Then what about this one? What will happen when copper coin placed in hydrochloric acid? Can you try? Yes, metals react with acid gives salt plus hydrogen gas. Write down. So then you will get copper chloride and hydrogen. This one is a balanced chemical equation. Is it right? No. So there is no reaction between copper and HCl. What is the reason behind that? Listen to me. When copper coin placed in hydrochloric acid, no reaction, because of is a displacement reaction. So this one is an entered one, this one is an existed one. I said when I was explaining displacement reaction, please go through that video, then you will get clear picture. According to displacement reaction, entered element must be highly reactive than existed one. Here hydrogen is existed one, so copper is entered one. What is the reactive series of metals? After hydrogen I will write hydrogen, copper, Hg, Ag, Au and Pg. But hydrogen is highly reactive than copper, so that's why there is no reaction, because of copper is unable to displace the hydrogen from acid. Not only copper, those metals are located below the hydrogen, they won't react with acid because of they are unable to displace the hydrogen from the acids. So that's why the reaction between copper and hydrochloric acid, there is no reaction. There is no formation of any salt and evolution of any gas. Is it clear? So this is exception number 1, very important. Generally, metals react with acid gives salt plus hydrogen gas, whereas copper doesn't. Not only copper, those metals are located below the hydrogen, they won't displace the hydrogen from the acids. So that means they won't react with acids. Please keep this point in your mind. So very, very important. Because of based on the exception, you will get the question in the examination. Is it clear? Right. Next one. Right. So what will happen when zinc coin placed in nitric acid? Right. This is exception number 2. Generally, acid react to metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas, whereas nitric acid doesn't. In case of nitric acid, there is no evolution of hydrogen acid because of, so you will get zinc nitrate, nitrogen dioxide and water. There is no evolution of hydrogen gas because of, so nitric acid is good oxidizing agent. It converts the, or it oxidizes the hydrogen to water. So there is a evolution of hydrogen gas taking place, but within fraction of second, hydrogen, evolved hydrogen oxidizes to water due to good oxidizing nature of nitric acid. So that's why there is no evolution of hydrogen gas, but you will get water instead of hydrogen. But only two metal will give hydrogen with nitric acid, that is manganese and magnesium. This is also very important point. Name the metals which are ready to produce hydrogen with nitric acid, that is manganese and magnesium. So exception number 2. So two exceptions are there in case of metals with acid. One is the point of view of metals. Generally metals are react with acid, gives salt plus hydrogen gas, whereas copper doesn't. Not only copper, those metals are located below the hydrogen, they won't react with acid. Exception number 1. Exception number 2. At the point of view of acids, generally acid react to metal gives salt plus hydrogen gas, whereas nitric acid doesn't. Because of nitric acid a good oxidizing agent, being a good oxidizing agent, it oxidizes the evolved hydrogen to water. There is no evolution of hydrogen gas, and itself reduced to nitrogen dioxide or nitrogen monoxide or nitrous oxide. So these two are very important exceptions. Is it clear to you? That's the first chemical property, generally, that is metals with acids. I hope you understand. Is it clear? Right. Now let us move on to next chemical property, that is acids with metal carbonates or metal bicarbonate. Get ready.